Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for the program. I'm not sure which camera I'm supposed to be looking at. Right here in the studios, we have 3 cameras. So wherever it is, remember, we have our energy is here to be shared with everybody. So regardless of who I'm looking at, this program is for you, the listener and the viewer. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84 and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon, and every Monday starting last week, which was Monday, September the 10th, we have begun to go live. So today is a live episode. So if you want to call in, you're going to see the number, the call-in number, 212-757-1393. Every now and then you'll see that on the screen, and to Director Josiane, if I have not put that up in our character generator, please feel free to put that on. Could we have the music up just a little bit, please, Josiane? Yogaxpress is taped in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and we have a little more exciting news as well, starting this Friday, which would be the 21st? This Friday, the 21st of September, we're actually going to be taping in Katharine Hepburn Park. So we're going to be taping outdoors. We're going to resume our outdoor tapings. And every Friday for the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to be taping outdoors as well. So if you want to come and stretch with us in the park, it's a beautiful park opposite the UN between 1st and 2nd Avenue, between 12 and 4 p.m. Since this is a live episode, you have enough notice, advance notice. Now for the big moment, before I introduce our special guest, thanks to Josiane Hurd, our director, Adjo Mantabia, assisting in the control room as well, and Roberto Espinel, our facilitator. Thanks to all 3 of them for their great teamwork in setting up the studio sites, the sounds, the lights. I combined that, made it sights. Also, to my extreme right, we have Lana Parr. Lana, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the live show. To my immediate right, we have Pilin Anice. Pilin is a holistic nutrition expert. Now, I'm going to call you an expert because as far as I'm concerned, you have so much expertise. Whatever area you share your expertise with, we are grateful for that. So, Pilin, what was your plan for us today?
Well, today we're going to talk about pears.
Ah, okay. Okay,
Yep.
I see that.
Yeah, so we've got pears here. We're talking about pears because they are in season right now. They peak season August through October.
Right.
And we're all having apples now, but I think it's a great alternative to try to have a pear every now and then. And there's some great nutritional benefits to pears that some people may not be aware of. So I just wanted to share those with you. Two of them I'll start with are vitamin C, which is immune boosting, of course, which we'll need as the weather is changing.
I don't know where the of course comes from. I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And vitamin C.
Right.
And vitamin K as well.
Fantastic.
So both of those two. And vitamin K, of course, is good for bone building, so good for bone strength. We spoke about that earlier.
Right.
So that's a great thing as well.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. So what you have now, pears are seasonal, correct?
Mm-hmm. They're seasonal. You can get them all year round, but this is a great time to get them. Because things usually taste a bit better when they're in season.
They're more crisp.
Exactly. But, with the way things are being shipped these days, you can get pretty much anything you want
They
year
could
round.
be coming from, that's true. They're coming pretty fast.
Yeah.
I have a naughty question. Is that why you wore green?
I wore
Looks
green
amazing.
just because for pears. Yes, of
Okay.
course. And to keep it in the theme,
Nice and fresh.
Yeah.
So remember, if you want to go out there, shop for the seasonal fruits, Pilin's your expert to consult. You can go to her website. First of all, you have 2 websites, indie-glow.com.
That's right.
PilinAnice.com is
well.
also a website. If
Right.
you want to know more about Pilin herself, Pilin Anice, PilinaNice, PilinAnice.com. Right now, you have on the bottom left, you have the number for your live call-in. So if you have any questions for Pilin, feel free, 212-757-1393. Also, if you have questions that take you beyond today's episode, you can go to Pilin's professional website, indie-glow.com. indi-glow.com. Would you spell that for them, Pilin?
It's indi-glow.com, indi-glow.com.
Great.
And I've already posted this up on the blog. So you
Already?
already have that
Okay.
recipe there. If you want to try this delicious soup, which I have here, which I guess we're getting to.
Right.
It's a butternut squash and pear soup.
Wow.
The recipe is up on the website. So.
Remember, you don't get to taste all these goodies unless you come here and stretch with us.
Right.
So we not only have a live show on Mondays, we also tape a few other episodes beyond the live show. But if you want special guests like Pilin, you want to meet her, you want to network with all our guests, feel free, come in. Every Monday we will be taping between roughly around 1 to 4 is a safe time every Monday. What else can you tell us about pears?
About pears, well, here was a great study that was done recently on just women, it's good news for the women, not for the men so much. But women who have diabetes, type 2 diabetes.
Do we have a caller? Do we have a... We're hearing phone sounds live. Do we have a caller? Okay. Josiane, you may want to turn down the phones. Okay. Sorry about that. Go on.
No problem. But studies have shown that the flavonoids, or the antioxidants in pears,
What are flavonoids?
Flavonoids are a type of antioxidant. Pretty much
Okay.
the color of the fruit or vegetable that you see. All fruits and vegetables are plentiful of them. But
Okay.
they have so many wonderful health benefits to them. But one of them being, in particular to pears, is that they improve insulin resistance. So for
Wow.
type 2 diabetes, yes. In women.
In women.
To be clear with that.
No.
Studies are being done on men now, but that hasn't been
So they've just
approved.
done the studies on women. Is there any
Yeah.
particular age group?
Not a particular age group
Okay.
that was done, just
Right.
women, who were suffering from type 2 diabetes. It was shown to improve their resistance to insulin.
Nice. Does it increase the formation of insulin? How does that?
No, it's something with the flavonoid. With the
Okay.
flavonoids, with the antioxidant properties of the.
I'm not even going to pretend to know what's flavonoid.
Yeah.
Is that something that's easy to describe? What is?
It is. It is.
Okay.
And you don't need to know. You don't need to be caught up with the science of it. Just know what it is. Because a lot of times people are like,
It's
"What
just
is it?"
antioxidant,
Right. It's
right?
pretty much an antioxidant, a form of antioxidant, which is in the color of the fruit. So any of the robust colors of fruits and
Right,
vegetables that are so
right.
good for our bodies,
Yeah.
those are it's pretty much called flavonoids.
Okay. So I think a simplistic way for me to remember is flavors.
Yeah.
Lana, do you have any questions for Pilin? Okay, no, that's fine. Whenever something comes up, feel
I was talking with her earlier,
feel free to share.
We decided that I should get a blender.
Yes, because she was looking at the soup and she's like, "Wait a minute."
To make the soup.
Yeah, she said, "Do I need a blender?" And I'm sure other people are probably thinking that soup looks great.
sure,
Do you
yeah.
need a blender for it? The answer is yes, you do need a blender. But the great news is, like I told her, Bed Bath & Beyond has them for $30.
Okay,
So
so
it's
now we're
easy.
promoting Bed Bath. I think they better sponsor our show now. We need to approach
Right.
them. So so it's possible to get a simple blender. And
Right,
just,
get a simple blender just to make things, and not just a soup, a smoothie, or any other great thing that's great.
Just the single ones for a
Yeah,
single glass, so you
absolutely.
don't have to waste a lot.
Absolutely. If you don't have a lot of space in your kitchen, which a lot of New Yorkers don't, you don't want
Right.
a huge bulky blender on your
That's
countertop
true.
when you
True.
don't have a lot. of
And
space.
counter space is so precious.
Exactly.
I really don't have enough space
Exactly.
for anything on my counter right now.
Right.
When I think of pears, I love pears, but I only like them when they're nice and crisp.
Really?
But after a day, when they get all mushy,
Uh-huh.
I'm just dying to either bake it into something or
Yeah.
just throw them out because I don't like it mushy. Now,
Okay.
has something?
Well, they are a fruit that you need to eat. When those
But
fruits because they continue to
even if
ripen,
they're a little
even if
mushy?
they're off. You can still eat it. You can, of course, put it into some sort of fruit compote or something like that.
Okay.
Just so you get use out of it. But I particularly like mine to be mushy and just
You-
that.
you
'cause
like
they're-
them that
That's
way?
when they're really sweet and they're ripe and they taste delicious to me. That's my personal
Okay.
opinion.
I'm gonna have to acquire a taste for that.
Right. So I don't like them to be too hard.
You don't? Okay.
No.
I actually like them nice and crunchy. I guess I'm testing the strength of my teeth
Of your
as
teeth,
I grow older.
yes. I guess it's a personal preference on how you like them, but they're definitely a fruit that continues to ripen after they're picked. So
Right.
you want to be mindful of that when
Yeah.
you're purchasing pears. That they do have a usage time. You know what I mean? Like they will
So
expire.
within a week of having
A few days,
how do they
usually.
bring them all in from all the distance from the different countries? Don't they get ripe?
They usually will pick them before they're fully ripe. And they
That
continue
makes
to
sense.
ripen because, like I said, pears continue to ripen
Right,
even after
right.
they're picked.
I guess every fruit is always best when you eat it really nice and ripe and crisp direct from the tree. Since we
the
cannot
tree.
have a tree in our
Right.
backyard.
We don't
There's
have
no
that.
backyard,
Not
right?
here. Not here.
Pilin, shall we taste
wanna
that
try this
after,
soup?
or should we try
up
it
to
now or later?
It's up to you.
Because I'm expecting we're going to open up our phone lines to callers. So, yeah, we would love to actually. Lana, you ready?
Look and try
I'd
it.
love to try it.
Okay, let's try that. Oh, we have a
Can you
caller.
go up? Hello.
Yes, do we have a caller?
Hi.
Hi.
I was listening earlier to your show, and I was wondering about, you were talking about something about pears and the bone strengthening, and I was just
Right.
wondering, I usually, when I go to the fruit stand, I'm usually getting apples and bananas and things like that. So I'm just wondering, though, if pears, if they actually help with bone density.
That's a
Great
great
question,
question. That's
yeah.
a great question. And actually, they do.
They do.
Because they contain a mineral called boron, which we don't hear a lot about.
Say that again?
Boron, B-O-R-O-N.
B-O-R-O-N, boron.
And that's a mineral that pretty much helps your body to retain calcium. So usually when we're taking, especially people who maybe have osteoporosis, they're taking calcium supplements. But
Right.
you usually use most of that calcium will come out of your body through urine. So
Right.
what boron does is it has your body to retain it.
Oh, nice. So it absorbs it
Absorbs
into the body.
It aids in absorption of the calcium.
Did you hear
So
that,
that's a great
Carla?
news.
What's your name?
My name's Renee.
Renee, did you hear that? Boron.
No, I didn't. So I didn't know that, but so pears are actually a better choice than getting an apple when it comes to strengthening your bones. Is that
Well, actually,
so?
both of them contain boron. So it's just a great asset to them. It's something that you probably wouldn't have known otherwise. But most fruits and vegetables do contain boron. Each of them, depending on the amount, some of them are higher in boron than others. But that's a great thing to know that when you're having a pear or a couple of pears, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 a day, but that's something that is going to help your body retain the calcium that you
Right.
need for your body to
Well,
for bone
that's so exciting, Renee. It's good to know as we grow older. I know in my case and in Lana's case, as we grow older, from what you just said, instead of just ejecting all the calcium with the multivitamins, I can actually retain it, absorb it into my system, so I won't be breaking my bones that easily.
Right, right.
And as
Because
Renee
a lot of
had-
times you're taking all these supplements, but your body's losing it. You're
Right.
losing it in your urine because your body doesn't have the proper nutrients to absorb it. So that you really want to make sure you're getting that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Renee, for that great question because you just helped me also learn the answer to that. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying your show.
Thank you. So, is there anything else at this moment? Shall we start
I
stretching?
think we should try the
Test-
soup.
Oh, I would love
want you to
that.
try the soup.
Okay, let's try
Just
that.
because this was very exciting and it's a very quick and easy recipe, especially for New Yorkers who are on the go.
Let's
and
hold
don't
this
really
up
have time.
for our viewers. That looks so amazing. It looks beautiful. If we have actually, I'm going to have you hold it up. You made it for us.
So what this is butternut squash pear soup. It's very simple.
Right.
It actually cheats a bit and uses a carton of already made soup, and you add the pears and onions and some seasoning rosemary.
It's got a
And
nice tang to it. So did you add any spices? Or?
Not really, except with the exception of the herb, the rosemary.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
It has
it tastes
nutmeg and
good.
cinnamon in it
Which is
as well.
delicious.
Do you like it?
I like
It's amazing. And are we supposed to have it warm? It's a little warm
It's
now.
warm. Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It's great warm, especially now. It's fall. We want to have warm foods.
Right, right.
You know?
Yeah, that's right. As we
Yeah.
go into winter, this will really
Absolutely.
keep us energized. Hey, if
Exactly.
it does a multi-purpose role, all the better, right?
All the better.
So,
Exactly.
Oh, that's good. And Renee asked a really good question too. I think you touched upon it. People always shopping for apples, and she asked exactly what you
People
were
are always shopping for
talking about.
apples or bananas, just keeping it simple because they're so commonplace. But every once in a while, just try to get something different.
This tastes
and try,
amazing.
because usually we were saying before, when we're preparing pears, it's usually in some sort of like a crumble or pie. It's
Right,
usually
right,
sweet.
right, yeah.
And we're adding lots of sugar to it. So this is a different way to eat it.
And you didn't add
where
any
it's more
sugar.
savory and comforting food.
Right, you
know,
didn't
as
add
opposed to
any
something
sugar
sweet.
at all.
No sugar.
Do you actually cook the squash?
No, you can. There's 2 ways to do it. If you want to go get your butternut squash and make your own broth, that's
Right.
that's the long way to do it. But a lot of people don't have time, and
Right,
we
right.
want to make those lazy cooks happy too. So this is a great way. You'll see the recipe up on the website.
Right.
Yeah.
Renee, if you're continuing to watch, feel free to join us. Well, not today, I know. Wherever you are, it might be a while for you to join us. But next time you come on, you can feel free to join us right here. I know Pilin always has amazing information to share. But when she comes on, she also brings all these amazing
Always
soups.
brings a nice tester.
You once brought us lentil soup, too.
Yeah.
That was great. We
Yeah.
actually have something very similar, but yours tasted so much better.
I had lentil soup today for lunch.
Ah. Well, let's do a little bit of stretching because I could sit here and have all, I could have my. So actually, Lana, you want to finish it? Well, let's finish it later. We're going to need the energy.
You want to finish it? Later?
No, finish it, but
No, I will finish it later too. It does taste. I have to ask you, it has a little bit of I know you said butternut squash in it, but it has a little bit of a bitter taste to it. Is that with the skin? Do we have to use a pear and the
Use the
butternut
skin,
squash?
because that's
With the
something I
skin.
did not say. That's very important, that most
Right.
of the nutrients in the pear are in the skin.
That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
you
there's no point.
want to
Just,
eat the skin.
Right.
No peeling of the pears.
no
please.
pairing the pears. I'll hang on to the skin. Okay. Here's what we were thinking of doing. We'll just do a few simple standing stretches. You're talking about bone density and calcium. So I thought we'd do some knee benders in line with your theme. So which helps prevent arthritis. So
Good.
Lana, we've just had some pear and squash soup.
ready to go.
So now we're ready to go. Do some knee
absolutely.
benders. We're going to stand up. That's so Josiane and Adja would know, to get the cameras up. But knowing our team right here in the control room and on cameras, I think we have no worries. They always get the perfect shots. Heels are together. To actually this time, bring your heels apart so the insides of your feet are parallel. Inhale, your arms up to shoulder height. I'm going to go back a little. Keep your palms facing in. Exhale, bend at the knees. I feel so already, I just had a couple of spoonfuls and I already feel energized. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Actually, I meant to ask you, would you mind talking if your back is turned to me? Okay, let's turn to the right. We're diagonally across on the mat. Wanted to ask you too, Pilin, you were talking about calcium, but Josiane, I think we have the phone lines are open. Do you want to close the phone lines? Thank you. So here's what we're going to do. I wanted to ask you, so you're talking about bone density, but as we age, the bones start eroding, correct?
Well, not necessarily. What's happening is if you're not getting the proper nutrients that
Yeah.
your body needs, your body starts to pull that stuff out of your bones.
That's what's happening.
That's
So
what's
now we're replenishing
Right.
with
So
the
you
pear
want to
soup.
keep things coming in so that
Okay,
your
so
body
one
doesn't
cup
do
of
that.
soup, how many knee benders do I need? Turn your left foot out. Turn your right foot in. So the heel of the left foot is at a T with the inside of the right foot. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Lean a little to your left. Exhale, bend the left knee. Bring your left foot out, Lana. That's good. And then bend your left knee, put your arms out, and then you're turning to face the side of the mat, Lana. That's it. Beautiful. Just do the best you can. Inhale. And then as you exhale, dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Take the right arm all the way up. And then challenge yourself. Take the right arm all the way overhead. Now, this does not help the knee bender very much, but this is just to give us a little more of a stretch on the right side of the waist. Inhale, let's come up. Very gently bring your arms back to shoulder height. And then straighten the left knee, turn the left foot in, turn the right foot out. We're just going to do a few knee benders, Pilin, and after that we have a few more. I know I have a lot more questions, but also we'll leave the lines open for our listeners,
Okay.
our viewers. Exhale, bend the right knee. Take a deep breath in, and then as you keep exhaling, dip the right hand in front of the right ankle. Take the left arm all the way up. I love your bracelet. Is that a Rudraksha?
Oh, there's mala beads.
Turn to look up at the raised palm. And does it have 108 beads on it? Inhale, let's come up. Straighten your right knee. That's it, Lana. Turn your right foot in. Exhale. Bring your arms all the way down. Wiggle your feet a little closer. Let's turn to face the front of the mat. Lana, for this one, you may need the chair. So you may want to bring it forward just a little bit. It's a little bit of a balance, but it's also a great knee bender. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Place your right hand on the right hip. Turn the left knee out to the side. Inhale, raise the left foot up. And then if you wish, you can go all the way up. But if that's not available today, that's okay. Place your left foot at your calf, even your right ankle. Now, Pilin and I are going to try and go up. And Lana, you can stay at your ankle. That's perfectly okay. Place your right hand on the chair, Lana. And then we're going to attach the sole of the left foot to the inside of the upper right thigh, calf, or ankle. When you're ready, look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Bring your palms in front of your chest. Inhale, take your arms up. And then open up your palms. And then, Pilin, you feel free to go ahead if you want to close your eyes. I'm going to keep my eyes open. I know Pilin's very steady in this posture. I'm happy where I am. Place your palms back together. Exhale and release. Very gently, lower your left leg. And then we're going to switch legs. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Left hand on the left hip for balance. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Turn the right foot out to the side. Inhale, raise the right foot. Remember, those who are watching us, this is a live show. Feel free to call us 212-757-1393. If you have any nutrition-based questions for our guest Pilin, she's happy to answer them for you. Place both palms in front of your chest. Inhale, take your arms up. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. And then when you're ready, if you feel steady enough, and Lana, in this, oh, well done, Lana. I can see it through the side of my eye. Open up your palms. And then very gently bring your palms back together. Lana, you don't have to go up all the way.
Hello?
As long as you can just, do we have a caller?
Yes.
Exhale and release. Go ahead.
Quick question.
Sure.
What's the procedure to be on your show?
All you do is send us an email, yogaxpress.com, www.yogaxpress.com. Send me an email through that website, and you're always welcome to come stretch with us. We tape every Monday. Caller, do you have a question for our special guest on nutrition as well?
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's a great show, but can it be 1 hour?
Can we make the show 1 hour? You may have to talk to Manhattan Neighborhood Network about that. Right now it's a half-hour show. I would love to make it 1 hour. We are happy to do it. But feel free, write to our program director and request for an hour.
All right, thank you.
Would you stretch with us?
Excuse me?
Will you stretch with us if we make it 1 hour?
Yes.
Okay, will do. I'll put in a word for you. Send your email and we will also talk to Eminem.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Can it be 1 hour? So I need people to come stretch with us. Place your left hand on your left hip. Hold on to the right ankle from behind. We have some visitors. Feel free, Seamus. Well done. You can stretch with us. Hold on to your right ankle with your right hand. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Inhale the left arm up. It's always opposite limbs. If the right knee goes up, left arm goes up. Now exhale, dip your torso, raise the right knee. Look at a point that doesn't move. In this posture, your gaze may come a little closer. Typically, you want to look further away from you. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Some of you may have very strong quad muscles. If you don't feel the stretch, you want to go a little deeper. Place the right hand on the right hip. Remember, this is an open studio, so sometimes we have visitors as we have today. You can always watch us and stretch with us off of camera too. Hold on to the left ankle with your left hand. Keep your left foot flexed. That's how you're going to get a nice grip. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, raise the left knee. I'm going to look at the mic for focus. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Let's do one last knee bender and then we have a couple of minutes after that. We just got the cue for 5 minutes, about 2 minutes ago. So we'll take half a minute and then we have some closing questions for Pilin. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Cross your left knee over the right. Wrap your right foot around the left calf. Now it doesn't have to go all the way around. Lana, feel free to use the chair for balance. Right knee is up. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right. Our visitor has actually done this posture before. And then hold still. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, straighten your left knee, untangle your legs, unwrap your arms, and let's not forget the other side. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Cross your left knee over the right. Wrap your left foot around the right calf. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left. Twine your palms together and then hold still. You can look at a point that doesn't move for balance. Inhale, let's come up. Untangle your arms and legs. we're going to sit down and have a few closing words by our special guest. Thank you so much, whoever's our visitor, for joining us. You know you can always come on the mat. Okay. Thank you, Seamus, for bringing your friend. Pilin, let's do a quick wrap-up. What you just told us about bone density. I thought that was an amazing question by our caller,
Great.
Renee.
Yeah, that's a great question.
And I think you covered so much about pears. I think I'm going to go out and get myself
Get
some.
yourself some.
But I have to try the mushy ones. I didn't realize. But
Yeah,
just
they're really sweet, especially the Bartlett kind. You know, there's so many different
Bartlett
varieties
pears.
of pears also. But the Bartlett pears are so good.
could you do a quick wrap-up of where we have about a minute? So
Well, just go out and get yourself some pears. They're in
I love that.
season. Vitamin C, vitamin K, also vitamins B3, B2, and B6, very in moderate quantities.
you said
those last
something
three.
boron. What's boron?
Boron is a mineral.
Okay.
That's found in lots of fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Naturally occurring, and also nuts as well. But
Right.
in pears also, so that's going to help your body to retain and absorb your calcium.
Oh, okay. I really love that you pointed that out because, you know, getting calcium into the body, it's so easy to get it through the supplements.
Yeah.
I never realized that it could just get washed out of the
It gets
system.
washed out.
This
A
one
lot of
actually
it
goes into my body.
Yeah, if you're eating it with foods that'll have, that'll help.
Right.
You supplement the supplements in the situation.
Right, right. So if I have more of liquid foods, it'll help move all this easier in the body
And foods
too.
that are nutritious.
Right.
Well, whole foods, good whole foods.
Good whole foods. I was going to say Whole Foods, we're going to have to go get in touch with them as well. But thank you so much. Pilin Anice, go to Pilin's website. She's got the recipe already up on her
Already
website. indiglow.com. INDI dash
GLOW.com.
Also, if you want to know more about Pilin herself, Pilin Anice, PILINANICE.com. That may not be on the screen, but that's why I spelled it out for you. And her name is up there, so basically first and last name.com. Pilin, we loved having you. We've always
Thank
loved
you.
having
It's
you on
always
this
a
show, and I
pleasure
think it's a
coming.
great topic that you picked and you helped us with. Because we're a fairly new show to our callers, next time we have someone calling in, feel free. We don't even have to stretch at all. So if there's more information you want to share, that's fine. I know you're being very mindful and you're giving us time to stretch, but that's
Right.
okay. That's what the
Okay.
show is about. Thank you, Josiane. I think it's great. I didn't know about that boron thing. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. It's really good. You guys like the soup, really?
It is good.
Okay, no,
It's got a little bit of the bitter thing. That's why I was wondering. That's the skin. And what about the squash? What?
Is it
Smells
bitter to you
good.
also?
Yeah?
Yeah, you say things are bitter a lot. I know, you say you think things are bitter. I don't
That's
think
because
it's bitter.
See, I'll tell you what. A lot of
Yeah.
people love beer, for example.
What is it?
Beer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the reason I don't, I